Yellowstone fans agreed one character needs to die, and it's not Jamie or Beth. Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 kicked off with a shocking twist last week as John Dutton, played by Kevin Costner, was found dead in his governor's mansion. With just 5 episodes left of the mainline series to go, fans are on tenterhooks and expecting plenty more unexpected bombshells to come. In the mid-season finale, John's daughter Beth Dutton, Kelly Reilly, immediately pointed the finger at her brother Jamie, Wes Bentley, as the one to blame for her father's staged suicide. Later, Jamie's new partner Sarah Atwood, Dawn Olivieri, all but confirmed Beth's suspicions by revealing her team organized the hit, though Jamie was seemingly left in the dark. While viewers are expecting a cataclysmic confrontation between the two feuding siblings at some point this season, many also have the death of Sarah high up on their wish list. I see Sarah taking a ride on a train in the not-too-distant future, one fan said on Reddit recently, referencing the Duttons' infamous train station where they keep their victims. Someone else wrote, "I need Sarah Atwood to meet her end in the most dramatic way possible." To which another user replied, "I need Beth to take her out." However, another post was singing her praises as one of the craziest characters on the show, although they also suspect she'll meet a violent end at some point before the credits roll. "I assume she will meet a grisly end," they said. "Look forward to seeing Beth toy with her." And who is crazier, Beth or Sarah? It's neck and neck in various ways, but I might actually inch Sarah ahead of her. Beth and Jamie's next confrontation will undoubtedly be one of Yellowstone's biggest moments this year, but Beth squaring up to Sarah could be a TV highlight for the ages. Predicting a horrific outcome to their showdown, another fan said, "I hope Beth strangles her to death." Can Beth get her revenge on the shrewd businesswoman, or will Sarah and market equities come out on top? Everything's to play for now. The ranch has been left undefended by its patriarch, although Rip Wheeler, Cole Hauser, raced back from Texas to be with his wife. Thankfully, Yellowstone won't be coming to a complete close at the end of this season, as the franchise will be continuing with Michelle Pfeiffer in the upcoming spin-off, The Madison. In the rugged terrain of Montana, where the sprawling Dutton Ranch stands as a fortress against modern encroachment, the tension in Yellowstone has been steadily mounting with each passing season. While Beth Dutton's fiery wrath and Jamie's snake-like tendencies have always made them natural lightning rods for fan ire, a surprising consensus has emerged in the fandom. The character who needs to die isn't one of these two polarizing figures. Instead, it's a quieter storm brewing in the background, Sarah Atwood. Sarah's arrival in the Yellowstone universe was like a wolf slipping into a flock of unsuspecting sheep. From the moment she slinked onto the screen, clad in power suits and exuding a cold, calculating energy, fans knew she wasn't just there to play second fiddle to market equities. Her agenda was clear: dismantle the Dutton legacy and claim the land that John Dutton and his ancestors had bled to protect. But while other enemies have come and gone, Sarah's brand of villainy has a unique venom, one that has burrowed under the skin of Yellowstone viewers, leaving them united in their desire for her ultimate demise. A calculated threat. Unlike the brash Malcolm Beck or the overtly violent Garrett Randall, Sarah Atwood operates with a scalpel, not a sledgehammer. She's not interested in making waves with shootouts or back-alley deals. Instead, she thrives on manipulation, leveraging her sharp intellect and seductive charm to undermine her enemies from within. Her relationship with Jamie is a prime example. Jamie, already a fragile and morally compromised character, has fallen completely under Sarah's spell. She doesn't just exploit his insecurities. She amplifies them, encouraging his deepest, darkest impulses. Under her influence, Jamie has evolved from a self-loathing black sheep to a man willing to challenge his own family for control of the ranch. Sarah's fingerprints are all over his transformation, and fans can't help but see that her calculated interference. Sarah Atwood is the ultimate puppet master, wrote one fan on a popular Yellowstone forum. She doesn't just want the land, she wants to destroy everything it stands for. It's personal for her, and that makes her 10 times more dangerous than Jamie or even Beth. She's the kind of villain you love to hate, another fan commented on Reddit. But at the same time, you just want her gone. She's too good at what she does, and every time she wins, it feels like a punch to the gut. The breaking point. As Yellowstone barrels toward its conclusion, the stakes have never been higher. John Dutton is facing political and personal battles on all fronts, cases grappling with the pull between his family and his vision quest. And Rip and Beth are fighting to hold the ranch together in the face of mounting pressure. Amid all this chaos, Sarah's shadow looms large, her schemes threatening to topple the fragile balance the Duttons are desperately trying to maintain. One of the most heated fan debates centers around how Sarah's story should end. Should she be outsmarted by Beth in a high-stakes showdown? Should Jamie finally see the light and turn on her, redeeming himself in the process? Or should she meet a grittier, more fitting end in the wilderness she so disrespects? I want her to go out in a way that reminds us what the ranch is all about, a fan suggested. Maybe she gets caught in the crossfire of one of her own schemes, or maybe the land itself rejects her. Either way, she has to pay for what she's done. The writer's dilemma. For the creators of Yellowstone, the challenge lies in crafting a satisfying conclusion for Sarah Atwood without tipping into predictability. Killing off a character as universally despised as Sarah is an easy way to elicit cheers from the audience, but it also risks feeling like a cop-out. To truly do justice to her arc, her downfall must be as intricately woven as her rise. One possibility is for Sarah to overplay her hand, underestimating the depth of the Duttons' resolve. Another is for her to fall victim to the very forces she sought to control, a poetic end that underscores the harsh, unforgiving nature of the world she sought to conquer. Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain: Sarah Atwood's time on Yellowstone is running out. And when the moment finally comes, it's sure to be a cathartic release for fans who have spent countless episodes watching her chip away at the foundations of the Dutton legacy. A villain we'll never forget. Love her or hate her, Sarah Atwood has left an indelible mark on the Yellowstone universe. Her cunning, her ruthlessness, and her unapologetic ambition have made her one of the show's most memorable antagonists. But as the series hurtles toward its conclusion, the question isn't whether Sarah will meet her end, it's how. Will she be outsmarted by Beth in a game of corporate chess? Will Jamie finally grow a spine and stand up to her? Or will she simply fade into obscurity, defeated not by the Duttons, but by her own hubris? Whatever fate awaits her, fans can rest assured that Sarah Atwood's downfall will be one for the books. And when it happens, you can bet that the cheers from Yellowstone viewers will echo across the Montana wilderness. A fitting send-off for a villain who dared to challenge the unbreakable bond of the Dutton family.